इंस्टाग्राम का इतिहास काफी दिलचस्प है। इसका सृजन 2010 में केविन सिस्ट्रोम और माइक क्रीजर ने किया। यह एक फोटो शेयरिंग ऐप के रूप में शुरू हुआ था, जिसका मुख्य उद्देश्य लोगों को अपनी तस्वीरें और मोमेंट को शेयर करने का मौका देना था। इंस्टाग्राम का इतिहास। नंबर 1, सृजन और लॉन्च 2010 में हुआ। इंस्टाग्राम का लॉन्च 6 अक्टूबर 2010 को हुआ। इसने जल्दी ही लोगों के बीच पॉपुलैरिटी हासिल कर ली, क्योंकि यह सिंपल और यूजर फ्रेंडली था। नंबर 2, फीचर्स का विकास। इंस्टाग्राम ने पहले सिर्फ फोटो शेयरिंग की सुविधा दी, लेकिन बाद में फिल्टर, डायरेक्ट मैसेजिंग और स्टोरीज जैसे फीचर्स ऐड किए। ये सब फीचर्स लोगों को अपने कंटेंट को और भी रोचक और ज़्यादा इंगेज करने की सुविधा देते हैं। नंबर 3, एक्विजिशन बाय फेसबुक 2012। 2012 में फेसबुक ने इंस्टाग्राम को $1 बिलियन में खरीद लिया, जो उस समय के लिए बहुत बड़ा एक्विजिशन था। इससे इंस्टाग्राम को फेसबुक की बस्ती, यूजर बेस और रिसोर्सेज का फायदा उठाने का मौका मिला। नंबर 4, ग्रोथ एंड पॉपुलैरिटी इन 2010। इंस्टाग्राम ने अपने प्लेटफॉर्म पर नए फीचर्स जोड़े, जैसे कि वीडियोस, आईजीटीवी, शॉपिंग ऑप्शंस और लाइव वीडियो स्ट्रीमिंग। इसने ब्रांड्स और इन्फ्लुएंसर्स के लिए भी एक नया प्लेटफॉर्म बनाया। नंबर 5, स्टोरीज और रील्स 2016 टू 2020। इंस्टाग्राम ने अपने स्टोरीज फीचर को 2016 में लॉन्च किया, जो कि स्नैपचैट के सिमिलर था। ये फीचर लोगों को 24 घंटे के लिए फोटो और वीडियो शेयर करने की सुविधा देता है। फिर 2020 में इंस्टाग्राम ने रील्स फीचर्स लॉन्च किया, जो शॉर्ट वीडियो पर केंद्रित है और टिकटॉक के साथ कंपटीशन करने की कोशिश है। नंबर 6, करंट सिचुएशन 2020। इंस्टाग्राम अब एक ग्लोबल प्लेटफॉर्म बन चुका है, जहां पर बिलियंस ऑफ यूजर्स अपने थॉट्स और क्रिएशंस का अधिकतर प्रयोग करते हैं। ये एक बिजनेस टूल भी बन गया है, जहां ब्रांड्स और इन्फ्लुएंसर्स अपने प्रोडक्ट्स और सर्विसेज को प्रमोट करते हैं। कंक्लूजन में, Instagram has massive connectivity and power to connect with global community. इंस्टाग्राम के पास सिर्फ ऐसी पावर है, मैसिव पावर, जिसके थ्रू हम पूरे ग्लोबल कम्युनिटी से कनेक्ट हो सकते हैं। इंस्टाग्राम रिप्रेजेंट्स 30.9% इंटरनेट यूजर्स वर्ल्ड वाइड। ग्लोबली 25.9% teenagers are engaged on Instagram. वर्ल्ड 25.9% टीनेजर जो भी युवक है अथवा युवती है वह इंस्टाग्राम पर ही विशेष समय देते हैं, ऐसा एज्यूम किया जाता है। Instagram has hashtags and massive sharing engagement by videos, photos, and reels. Instagram has monetization policy. Instagram content monetization policies. We offer features and products that help creators and publishers earn money from their content. This content has to follow certain rules. All content on Instagram must comply with our terms of use and community. These are our high-level rules against sexual, violent, profane or hateful content. However, content appropriate for Instagram in general is not necessarily appropriate for monetization. Creator and publisher, yes, content creator and publishers need to adhere to our partner monetization policies and content monetization policies in order to make money from their content. Your content itself must follow these guidelines, community guidelines, in order to be eligible for monetization. If your video complies with our content monetization policies, advertisers can prevent their ads from appearing in sensitive content. For example, of subjects that are sensitive to advertisers, please review our guidelines for advertiser friendly content. Prohibited formats. Prohibited formats. Content presented in the following formats can't be monetized. That should be prohibited. Static videos. Content that contains one static images, little to no motion. Static image polls. Content posted for the sole purpose of increasing engagement by asking people to react to questions posed by the content. Slideshows of images are also prohibited. Content that primarily displays a static should be prohibited. Images played in succession is also prohibited. Looping videos are prohibited. Content that loops and display the same segment time and again, multiple times, should be prohibited. Looping content can include GIFs and content of varying lengths. Text montages, content that primarily displays still or moving images with overlay text. Embedded ads, contents that already includes embedded ads where Instagram offers and placement. Prohibited behaviors, content including the following behaviors can't monetize. For example, engagement bait, content that incentivizes people to click a link or respond to a post through likes or comment. Soliciting engagement, content that requests compensation in exchange for extreme behaviors such as consumption of inedible substances. Showing graphic content, consumption of drugs, tobacco, or alcohol, disrobing or other sexual behavior. Prohibited categories. The following types of contents are ineligible to monetize. Number one, misinformation that are ineligible. Content that has been rated false by a third-party fact-checker. Misleading medical information. Content that contains medical claims that have been disproven by an expert. Organizations including but not limited to anti-vaccination claims. Unoriginal content. Content creator and publishers can only monetize content that they created or were involved in the creation of, or that directly features the creator or publisher content that is unoriginal or reproduced without making meaningful enhancement. Commentary, parody, creative editing, etc. can't be monetized. Restricted categories, content that depict or discusses subject in the following categories may face reduced or restricted monetization. Debated social issues, content may be subject to reduced or disabled monetization if it depicts or discusses the following subject in a polarizing or inflammatory manners: race, gender, national origin, age, factor, political affiliation, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, socioeconomic class, religion, immigration, tragedy or conflict. Content may face reduced or disabled monetization if it displays or discusses events that result in suffering, destruction, or distress. Depictions or discussions of this subject, either real or fictional, may affect monetization for your content. Content that depicts or discusses this subject in an explicitly uplifting manner may still be eligible for monetization. For example, death, physical injury, mental disabilities, illness, physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, property damage, objectionable activities. Content may face reduced or disabled monetization if it displays or discusses substance abuse or criminal behavior. Depiction or discussion of the subject, either real or fictional, may affect monetization for your content. For example, substance abuse, threats, dhamki, advocating for harm, trafficking, girls trafficking, child trafficking, theft, vandalism, gundagardi, trespassing, yes, dust throwing, corruption, fraud, bribery, insider-trading, embezzlement, hacking, copyright infringement, plagiarism, judicial proceedings, sexual or suggestive activity. That sort of content may face reduced or disabled monetization if it contains sexual subject matter. Depiction or discussions of this subject, either real or fictional, may affect monetization for your content. For example, nudity, nangopan. Number two, sexual activity, sexual poses, suggestive dancing, simulation of sexual activity, sex object, suggestive language, not language, revealing or absent items of clothing, strong language. Content may face reduced or disabled monetization if it contains profane or derogatory language. This language, either spoken or written or other represented, may affect monetization for your content. Number one, profanity, derogatory words, slurs, sexual words, innuendos, crowd gesture, vulgar motions, explicit content. Content may not be monetized if it displays or discusses gore or bodily conditions. Depiction of this subject, either real or fictional, may affect monetization for your content. Wounds, infections, bodily fluids, medical procedures, food processing, extreme body medication, bodily functions, ingesting substances not intended for consumptions, ingestive nauseating substances, decay, infestation should be prohibited.